Hello and welcome. It's so good to see you. Welcome to those who are new. Welcome to those returning. We're going to dive into energy that we need to know for our greatest and highest good. What is around us? What do we need to be aware of, right? If you are new here and you like the message and you want to see more, can you please hit the subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment? It does help the message to get out and for the channel to grow. With that being said, let's just dive in. I am going to start tonight with an angel prayer. Okay, so let's just see, and then we're going to get into the vibe. They are leading me to peace. Dear angels of peace, thank you for blessing my world and the universe so that we can remember the most important lesson, that only love is real. I feel so blessed to know this truth, and so it is. Okay, so let's see where they're going to go with that, right? Dear angels of peace, thank you for blessing my world and the universe so that we can remember the most important lesson, that only love is real. I feel so blessed to know this truth, and so it is. All right, I'm going to put this over here. On my other channel, everybody loves the runes, right? So I'm going to pull a rune or two. We'll see how it goes. I pulled some earlier that were not great, but let's see what happens. Okay. Let me get this ready for us. I don't know them off by heart. I know, right? But the messages are usually pretty spot on. Okay. Yes. The next one. Chance. It does look to be in the reverse. This is Pertho. May. Mary Moon. Okay. So let's see. What is this about? Life is a gamble. It definitely is in the inverted. Okay. So life is a gamble. If the inverted Pertho is the only rune on your reading, or it's your first rune, lay down and read no more today. Okay, so that's it. We get one rune. If inverted Pertho is found as part of a reading, this is bad news. Fate, and this is exactly what I got earlier in different ways. Fate can deliver a crushing blow when the rune is in the position, and losses may be likely if you take any chances. This is exactly the message I got earlier. Pertho is the rune of gambling, and now the odds are against you, so take no risks. It is better to miss an opportunity than risk ruin. Any doubts you may have are well justified. So earlier we had one that was basically saying the same thing. There was bad news, bad luck, and then you had the one that is just about fate. It's up to the fate right now as to what is happening. Things are already predestined, pre-fated, and written for certain outcomes. So that's pretty much where we were. Okay, and that's probably why we started with the angel of peace, right? We started with that angel of peace. Let me put a little bookmark in there in case we need to come back to it. But there was it was bad news, bad luck, bad fortune, and then it was fate. So, let's see where we are going, you guys. I'm going to pull these just for an energy check. My name is spoken amongst the most successful people. I feel safe receiving love. So there's people talking. Maybe this is somebody that you once had love for, or whether it's like romantic love, but friendship love, right? It could be anything. I am in alignment with the frequency of generational wealth. Okay, so somebody may have taken some kind of risk that has now taken them out of that alignment. What do they want to tell us? My wealth compounds exponentially daily. Wealth is my birthright. I get paid to exist. So, it has something to do with money. So, it has something to do with money. Okay, so what do they, let's do it. I'm like job, payment, wealth, birthrights. So, whether this is, being that we talked about fate, was this a spiritual birthright? Was this something that was spiritually attacked, is what I just heard? Okay. Okay. All right. So we have 11th house. 11th house. This could be somebody that you had an agreement with, somebody that may reach out to you. 11th house is organizations, societies, circles of friends, hopes and wishes, social, gathering, not gathering, but social networks, basically. Virgo energy is planning, analyzing. Was there a group planning? Was there a group analyzing? 6th house against somebody's work and routine, right? So why I'm saying work is bottom of the deck is Capricorn here. So you have the 10th house, which is somebody, it's your ambition, it's your reputation, it's your career, it's how people see you. But again, we have the ruler of the 6th house, and the 6th house is work and routine and plans. Maybe you had plans for your work and routine. Maybe there's a group that didn't like your plans. Okay. So let's dive in. Let's see. What do they want to tell us about this situation? I hope you guys are feeling loved, safe, and protected. 711 just on the timer. Okay. So what do we need to know? Oh, yeah. Oh. Something was done. 11th house again. Karma. Change. Okay. So, you have 11th house again. This is a group. Okay? They did something in silence. See no evil, hear no evil. Speak no evil, do no evil. Something tells me there was evil. Oh no. There's maybe to cause a major change for somebody. Okay, maybe to cause a major change for somebody. Karma. You reap what you sow. Okay, so this is, we have, karma is also divine justice, right? So we have divine justice coming in. There are consequences for doing things in silence. That was low vibrational. We'll just call it that, okay? What else do they want to tell us about this situation? So this, 11th house, this could have been friendships that you had. This could be just people, a group, wanting to cause change. Uranus is also like unpredictability, major shifts. There's karma here. There's divine justice here. Speaking. Okay. So, throat chakra. And your mind. Your mindset creates your reality. Change your personality. To change your personality, you must change your personal reality. So, we have people that want you to be quiet. They don't want you speaking. Okay? This is very low vibrational. They wanted you in a very low vibrational mindset. I just heard the word self-destruct. So why would someone do that? Why would someone plan that? Well, if you come here, Capricorn, underneath Capricorn you have Neptune. Okay, so Neptune is spiritual, confusion, illusion, your subconscious, your clairvoyance, your, dreams. So perhaps you make money speaking, okay? Perhaps you make money with your mindset, right? But there's people working against this, planning on working against this, because I think whatever you do as a job, there are blessings here. Okay? There are blessings here. Let me put these over here. But you have low vibrational work being done. 10th house and South Node. So you have low vibrational work being done. Pisces. This is very much spirituality, right? Mystical, psychic, sacrifice. So you have, and you are, okay, so they're also reminding you that you might have an energetic cord to somebody that doesn't mean you well, okay? This is somebody you gave to, okay? This is somebody that you gave to without the need to receive, right? It seems like maybe you were very giving, but 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Okay, so whatever is happening in the dark, one, I do feel like you have some energetic cords that are still attached to people that are not for your greatest and highest good, or people are trying to connect those cords, right? Maybe you have people from your past reaching out. Maybe you have people asking a lot of questions. These are people that you gave unconditional love to. Now, this is AA 12 and 12. So somebody may have an addiction or a substance problem. Okay. But again, Neptune. Okay. You have Neptune. This is your intuition, mysticism, subconscious mind. The devil. Okay. When you are favored by God, which whoever I'm talking to, I know you are also favored by the devil. Who you came to the party with is who you leave with. Okay. So you have people doing things. And it is to affect your stability, your finances, your self-worth, your voice, your mind. Because if you are this, favored by God, you're here to shine your light. You're here to share your light. You're here to be a light to many. So you not only light up darkness, but you also, your light it beckons even the lower vibrations, right? The moths, we shall say, to your flame. There may be, bottom of the deck, there could be some kind of communication coming towards you, okay? This could be maybe about this group. Maybe, we opened with that prayer about peace. Maybe we have a group. Maybe we have people that are wanting peace with you right now. Let's pull a little bit on this, and then I have another deck I'm going to use. So let's talk about this. I do feel like the finances, money, a path, a purpose is at play here, right? This is more of a spiritual attack than, well, it may be in the 3D as well. All right, what's this over here? You have the star that wanted to come out. 9 of Cups, Piscean energy. Okay. Again, these are people. Look at how that hand is, right? These people are going to try and reach out to you. It's because Blessings. You're one of those. Look how happy this person is, right? And look at the light around her. You light up a place. It's more about abundance. And abundance is happiness, wealth, health, joy, all the things. It's not just money. You're somebody who sits in that energy. So you have a lot of success around you. Okay? You have a lot of success around you. What else do they want to tell you? Yeah, it's a group. It's a group. Okay? 3 of Cups. This is a group. I don't see them celebrating right now. The fact that we started with, I just put this on karma. We started with peace, and I literally just put this card on top of karma. So there could be a group that is receiving karma. These are people from your past. Okay, this is 6 of Cups energy. Funny, this is all cups. Cups are, feelings, emotions, intuition. So maybe you're a highly intuitive person. You high vibing. You have a group here from your past. 6 of Cups can also be like friendships. This is Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, Piscean energy. So there's a transformation that's going on. Anything else? Yeah. Listen, they're planning something. They're watching you receive opportunities. And this could be why throat chakra, south node, status, mindset. This feels a lot like, if it's not spell work, right? This is people talking ill, affecting how people think about you, because now that's the reality, right? It's having to do with your public image. Somebody wanted to, I just heard the word tarnish your image. But they're doing this by speaking. They're doing this by gossip, slander, or something in that state. Throat chakra. They want you silent. Okay? They think this would balance things out because this is Libra energy if you were silent. Perhaps your voice, because this is on top of that throat chakra, perhaps your voice, your throat chakra brings healing. It brings people to a higher level of consciousness. Well, guess what? If you have people from a lower vibrational thing, right? If you have people who sit in low vibrations, they don't want you to raise the level of consciousness. They don't want you to bring healing. Misery loves company, right? So what else do they want to tell you? Ooh, honey, you're coming in as this Queen of Swords. Again, Libra energy. This is somebody who makes decisions. Logical. They can take their emotion out of it. This is somebody who is they have a low tolerance to BS. I just heard the BS meter is, on par here. This is also somebody who speaks truth. Okay. So this Queen of Swords, this is somebody who is very confident. They're very self-assured. They speak clearly. They communicate clearly, right? So this is also somebody who cuts people, places, things off when it no longer serves the greatest and highest good. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands here. This could be a community that you may have classed as family, right? Four of Wands is typically home. This is stability. This can be marriage, you know, like it's the twin flame card if you want to go that route. It's action. There's typically a lot of stability, a lot of security, but you know, this can also mean home. So to me, like, I'm looking at this, this karmic past and this 10th house, right? This is people you considered family. I'm getting soul family. If it's not real family, these are people that you considered family that are doing things to either your work with the 10th house here, your career, or how people see you. They're saying expect some kind of action or communication here soon. 8 of Wands. Okay, so 4 of Wands, this is Aries energy. So this is very action-oriented. Sagittarian energy. This is movement. A lot of movement. This can be, you know, communication. This could be social media. This could be traveling, you know. Usually there's some kind of positive news, you know, especially with it being in the upright. Yeah, that's what I thought. Somebody wanted to delay something for you. Silence. Again, silence. Delay and silence. Piscean energy. This is spiritual. Group. Aquarius energy. They wanted people to see you in a different light with this Hanged Man energy. And in turn, that would delay whatever this abundance is for you. You know, these blessings. The second house, right? This, if people saw you in a different light, this would delay something for you. But this cycle is closed. Okay, you've already closed this cycle. So this is people from your past, that South Node energy, who haven't learned their karmic lessons yet. Okay, with the World card here, you know, this is conclusions, this is completions. You know, you've gained the knowledge that you need to move on. And to me, the way that this person is reaching out, and it's people behind, you know, there's a lot of reaching, and it's past energy. Yeah, you have a Page of Cups. So there's a surprise here. Could be surprise news. There could be something emotional. You have the Knight of Wands. This is, you know, a lot of action, very intuitively driven. And again, look. Oh my God, look at you. So these grand trine blessings, right? This harmony. This is blessings that are coming in. I mean, 9 of Pentacles. This is, you've done something by yourself. You've been single. You've been independent. But there's financial gain here. Hence the second house, right? And you have new opportunities coming your way. But with this Moon energy, there's confusion here, but honey, the divine is here. This is like, I just heard spiritual court. This is, let's say you had a soul agreement with somebody. This is over, okay? This is over. It's done. It's null and void. You completed a cycle. You learned your karmic lesson from something, but you still have, okay, and Moon energy, Piscean, again, this is spiritual justice, okay? Cancer energy, this is somebody or people that you considered family, home, but there are hidden truths. These people are at a distance from you, but the overall, what they wanted was to cause the Empress burdens. Okay, so the Empress energy is Taurus energy, which is the second house. This is somebody who nurtures an idea, gives birth to things. create things, right? This is, I mean, you create abundance, whether you're, coming in as a male or female. Empress energy is you creating, you create your own stability. Meanwhile, even through whatever this stress was. And I also feel like you could be somebody with this Empress 10 of Wands. You're somebody who has a lot of responsibility, right? Or you take on a lot of responsibility, hence there's a lot of weight on your shoulders, okay? Now, bottom of the deck again, we have this Page of Wands energy. So this is a message, okay? This is you have people who are very curious, or they want to, like, enthusiastically, excitingly send you some kind of communication, especially with that third house, right? Okay, where do you want to go? Interesting energy. Yeah, this is a lot about your work. You're coming in the upright. Your work is bringing you a lot of fruit, a lot of rewards. But look behind you. There's birds here. There's talk. Somebody's trying to cloud the light. Okay? So let's see. What do they want to tell you about this? Bless it. Why they... Honey, you're coming into actual money. Okay? This, whatever you have been working on, people are watching. They don't want you speaking on something. Could be a karmic masculine. Now they're in the reverse. Do they do they want to come out of the karmic veil? I don't know, right? Oh shoot. Okay. So, let me pull another one. You have a low vibrational community. Maybe telling people that you're a Jezebel, okay? So this is somebody who works from a very hot, passionate way, right? You're somebody who uses your feminine wiles to get what you want. Maybe this is that rumor, you're people talking about where you're getting your money. This 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Maybe this is a low vibrational community, talking this to people so that they look at you in a different way, right? Oh, Thief. Courthouse. This is judgment. Because people, this group, actually took something. This courthouse, when Kev apparently made this deck, this was his judgment card, right? Courthouse. So, like I said earlier, I felt like this was spiritual court. Maybe this, but if they actually, and it looks like they did, actually stole something, they're under judgment. There's judgment here, okay? People wore masks around you. People wore masks around you. This is a karmic femme. This is somebody who said they were a divine. So this is somebody who comes across probably soft-spoken. The devil has a soft voice, right? This is somebody who plays the role, but behind the scenes is very malicious, dark, of a dark faith. This is not praying, okay? Use your intuition, okay? You know exactly who this person is or people are. If maybe they go around saying they're a healer, but they're not. They're working with a different energy. Why are they so mad, collective? Because you're actually of high honor, and you are meant to have this abundance. Is this what they took from you? Your reputation and your money. This is happening now. Okay, this is not the distant future. This is happening now. My ears are ringing. Yeah. Just what I thought. You have at least a couple, but I'm seeing more in the background. This is a couple with birds in the background doing work against your work. Okay, so you have multiple people. Voodoo, right? I'll pull some things. Let me get it. Oh, shit. They're doing work on they're trying to affect an earth angel. What's this underneath? It went back. Okay, it went back. So you have an earth angel. Look. It's an earth angel against a dark high priestess. I just heard your word against theirs. But the thing is what's done in the dark will come to light, right? This destruction that they wanted for you didn't hit the way they thought. This is going back, right? This is reverse. They're actually not surprised. It was meant to cause you to fall from grace. It was meant for this earth angel to fall. It was meant to, I just heard, entrap you, whatever it was. But instead of it causing destruction, it caused your awakening. Okay? It caused your awakening. Anything else? Yeah. They don't like you. Okay? I'm gonna be... You got an Ice Queen. That's that Queen of Swords energy that we got out earlier. And I'm getting like either these are not good thoughts or like honestly you're not thinking about this. Like you walked away, you closed a cycle, false narrative, right? This is truth. That's the truth. Okay, now being that we pulled a little bit on work being done, I am going to pull on our energies of affliction. Okay, I don't see, and the thing is, so in that rune, it was things are fated. People tried to affect that. Okay, things are fated. And again, like we go back to that other reading the other day, like destiny swapping, people saw you receiving, they saw that you were meant to do good or that you were to get good. But the thing of it is, if you're coming in as this earth angel, you're somebody who is in service. You are somebody who puts yourself in service of others. Damn it. That came out real fast. Okay. It's a dark group. It's a coven, right? A group of witches or warlocks who come together to perform rituals, cast spells, and harness collective magical energy, often guided by a leader or elder and united in the practice of their craft. They wanted to do a trapping ritual on you. They wanted you to fall from grace, okay? Magical practices that create energy traps, locking a person into negative cycles, right? Negative cycles of behavior, thought, and emotion, which is what we said earlier. Hexing spells. They're busy. Designed to bring bad luck, misfortune, or obstacles into someone's life, often as a form of punishment. So, this is somebody who was sending you hexes to bring you bad luck, misfortune, obstacles. Voodoo dolls. This is somebody who, these rituals involving the use of dolls or objects to manipulate, harm, or control the physical or emotional state of an individual. What did I say earlier? It's your thoughts. Your thoughts. We'll talk more about it in a second. It's your thoughts. Unforeseen forces. They were sending things to you. Subtle energetic forces that interfere with a person's ability to manifest this Nine of Cups, this Nine of Pentacles, to manifest their true desire, often appearing as obstacles or barriers. Your money, that's a major obstacle in the world right now. If you don't have money, you don't have stability. Creates a huge amount of obstacles. So if they were doing work against that's stealing, right? If essentially that is stealing. Bottom of the deck, they are royally screwed. You can't do that kind of work and expect to receive. Okay, what's meant for you will always come to you. Unless, of course, you make a decision where you start playing with this energy, right? So, this being said, you have people that are trying to place obstacles in your path. Because your path is, like I said, very spiritual. It's a very spiritual path. Your voice, your words bring healing. They raise the level of consciousness. So, automatically, of course you have some dark weirdos not loving this, right? And the funny thing is like, you used to be friends with these people. Hence that Three of Cups. Okay. Anywho. All right. How do you want to close this? Let's see. Blast it. Okay. I see what you're saying. All right. So I want to pull just a little bit. Let's go here. What else do you want to tell us about this situation? You have expansion. Okay, you have expansion. This came out the other night in one of my lives. Okay, so you honestly, you turned your back and you closed that door. You got your boots on, you walked through a portal. You're like, peace out, I'm done, I don't want to play anymore, because you wanted more. You saw that your life had growth. You saw that there were opportunities, but if you hang out, you are who you hang out with, right? If you hang out with people who are okay living in a lower vibration, that's what you're going to end up with, right? So when you decided to walk away and close that cycle, you learned a karmic lesson, and now it's time for you to expand. Three of Wands is you sitting in that expectation, right? You're watching your ships come in. You are seeing expansion and growth. This is, you made a lot of progress, okay? So it's time for you to receive. And I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, right? You took back control. You took back control, because I'm going to tell you, if you were around people, things were spiraling, okay? Things were spiraling, but by you sitting in that Four of Pentacles energy, you brought back security, you brought back control to your life, and now this is going to lead you to financial security, energetic security, because to me, Pentacles, they're tangible, right? Like wealth, like money, but it is also energetic, because money is energy. Currency is energy. So you have somebody here, or people that you walked away from. You closed a cycle, and now it's like there's growth, there's opportunities. You took back control. Okay, you took back control. There is something with finances for sure. Honey, you got the Empress again. Okay, you sitting pretty. You sit in the energy of growth. Your freaking energy is growth. Okay, there's abundance all around you because you've learned how to nurture opportunities. You've learned how to nurture yourself and care for yourself, put yourself on the list. I mean, you're at the point where you take care of yourself and other things. You're creating things of beauty. You're creating things, creative projects, right? But there's definitely this Taurus energy that comes with the Empress has a lot to do with the Empress is abundance, happiness, wealth, health, joy, opportunities, right? So, and the thing is, like, with this Empress, you, the Empress, you or whoever's on your mind, right? This Empress has gone through all the queens of the deck. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Now you're sitting in the Empress energy. You don't become an Empress without going through trials. You know, you don't become an Empress without the challenges. You have to overcome and learn each lesson in order to sit in that beautiful energy. Yeah, you have Judgment. Okay, you answered your call. Okay, you answered the call. Judgment can be your path, your purpose, right? You're entering this new phase, but Judgment is also here for the things that were done in the dark to prevent you from doing what you were meant to do, right? Let's see. Listen, the energy around you, the people that were around you, the energy that was around you, bullies, sneakiness, disagreements, theft, and conflict. This is what they wanted. So you, chances are, when you surrounded yourself with these people, you sat in confusion because I just heard the word gaslighting. And again, Aquarius energy, group energy. So there's definitely, I feel like you didn't, you may not have known what they were saying behind your back, but you knew it wasn't good. Okay, you knew there were things going on. You knew that there were things being said or done behind your back to create conflict. But now it's your turn to receive. So this, those grand trine blessings that we were talking about, this is public recognition. The people that tried to cause your world to crumble are going to watch you win. Okay, the Six of Wands is a very public card. So they may read about it online. They may see all the love that you are getting online, maybe, right? But it's like you're now sitting in the energy of confidence. You took your power back. You took control back. And now it's time for you to receive. And, oh, it didn't come out. When I was playing in the energy before, just kind of getting the vibe, it was, sorry, the air conditioner turned on. So you have, you know, what was taken from you is going to be repaid tenfold, right? Whatever you spent, whatever you had to spend, maybe in order to keep yourself safe or to build this business that never took off the ground, whatever it was that you needed to create this, you know, work, this routine, this business, this, you know, the Capricorn energy, the 10th house energy, whatever you had to spend, you will be getting back, even though you did have people that stole something from you. So not only are you going to get back what they stole, you are going to get back more. Okay? So, one more, they said. Yeah. This is in your past. Okay? So move forward. This is Scorpio energy, Six of Cups. This is from your past. Maybe in the past you had I don't want to use the word naive, but it's like there was a childlike innocence to you, okay? And it's almost like people felt that made you an easy target. I mean, look at how she's pointing here. This made you an easy target. People played games with you. But now, honestly, looking at the Six of Cups, maybe you chose to come to life with the eyes of a child, working on your inner child healing. Maybe you come to life and you find joy even in the most stressful times. Okay? You come to life being led by your heart. Okay? There's a lot of unconditional love. There's a lot of, following that heart, that soul. You seeing beauty even in this stress, anxiety, burdens. And now it's time for you to get this beautiful divine surprise. Okay? There's a creative opportunity that could be coming towards you. Listen to your intuition. Something's going to make you very happy. 9 of Wands. What? Look at that friggin' salt ring. Okay, highly protected. You're highly protected, but you have... This is that Wounded Warrior card. You persisted. Okay? You persisted. And now it's time for you to claim that freaking prize. Okay? 4 of Cups energy, honey. It's gonna be big. You gotta pay attention. Listen to your intuition, because you have a lot of options and opportunities that are coming your way. This is going to heal the past. You will have difficult choices, okay? But you also will be sitting pretty in that 10 of Pentacles that we already talked about. You are leaving behind all these lies. This is lies. This is deception. And look at Voodoo doll, right? So this is betrayal. People thinking they got away with something, but they didn't. Tower's here. The divine sees everything. God sees everything. The towers come in to level the playing field so that you can receive what you were manifesting, what you were creating, what you were working on. 8 of Swords. We do have the courthouse out here. 8 of Swords. This could be actual jail, or somebody... What was meant for you to sit in the energy of mental entrapment, is happening to others. So be bold, be brave, take the lead here. Okay? King of Wands energy. Take the lead. Take the lead. You have overcome so many challenges. You saw the bigger picture, right? So look at the sunflowers. Follow the light. Follow the light, my dear little earth angels. Temperance. Keep doing the work, okay? Keep nurturing this, growing this, because you have major change coming in. 8 of Wands. This is coming in quickly for you, okay? I'm going to get you another prayer to close it out. And we'll call it good. Ooh, that was a long one. 4757. Protection. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for surrounding me in your gentle blue light of protection. I know I am safe when you are near, and so it is. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being part of this beautiful community. Like I said, if this message resonated with you, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, like the video. Like the video. If you guys ever want to donate, if you liked what you heard and you want to help me, you can send. There are links below. Buy me a coffee, PayPal, Venmo. Anything is always greatly appreciated. And then the other side of that is, if you are interested in energy healing, spiritual guidance, maybe vibrational coaching. A lot of people are down in the dumps. Let me help you come up with a plan to really help raise your vibration, so that you are not a vibrational match to this negativity, okay? I have a Patreon that I just started this month, and it's all about self-love. That's our first topic. I am going to work on other tiers as well. But the one on self-love, I have some meditations on there. I have some journal prompts, and as you come in, I will send you a workbook with it as well. Okay, so there's a lot going on. I will be doing more lives here on YouTube, which I'm very excited about. But if any of this, if you're interested in any of this, please email me, reach out. I would love to connect. All right. I love you guys so much, and I wish you so much love, light, truth, and clarity on your path. I will see you soon.